Hello, I'm Alicia Bickett, psychic medium and healer. Beautiful to see you all today. I want to talk about the mediumship events that I'm running. I do have an event tomorrow night at the club, and I am moving around Australia meeting so many of you. I'll post those on my Facebook page to let you know where I will be as the event is a little closer. If you live in a town with a great club where I could present, please send me the details of your town and the club that you're recommending. I'll look into that as part of the tour that I'm doing. My book, I've added a little more. I've taken a little longer on the editing. I should have those in my hands for July. So really excited to be sharing those with you. They're a backup to the readings that I share with you. I really want to help you getting your thoughts online, getting your positivity working so that you can bring in exactly what you're wanting for yourself. What I'm wanting to talk about today, and what so many of you asked me about, is how do you help bring in the love that is right for you? And I talk to hundreds of you. We've got to get good at this. But it does take patience. It does take trust. Please don't lose heart. There's somebody truly special for every single one of us. It really is about having confidence in yourself and love everything that's happening to you today. I have got a lot of beautiful clients coming back, and I had one that I want to share, one that a gorgeous lady who had just met the partner that she thinks is right. She came and saw me after the second date. I had spoken to her apparently 3 years ago, and I had described the date scenario and what this fellow would be wearing. So when yesterday he presented, took her to this place that I described and was wearing what I described, she wanted to validate that he was the one. And I love you guys for doing that. You're so beautiful. In your heart, you're going to know that it is the right one, the same as you absolutely know when you're not with the right one. But she was looking into that. This gorgeous man, when I looked at him, when I looked energetically at him, big bow, and he indicated really clearly he was definitely the soulmate that was meant to be walking the distance with her. He just absolutely beautiful, watching the way that you come together and watching how your cells merge, how energetically your hearts link together, how they acknowledge you, watching how he knows exactly what she's wanting in her life. The soul that's right for you absolutely knows you on every level. Now, I did ask her what had she done to help bring this in. So we're talking 3 years ago, I'd seen this scenario evolving. At the time, she was dating a fellow who was really angry, and I am gentle about how I discuss this with you. I really don't like to ruin anyone's day, but you know in your heart if you're with the wrong one, you know that the vibration doesn't flow, and the universe is absolutely going to be letting you know through dreams, through so many scenarios. There's a lot of information coming at you to let you know when you're not in the right relationship. She said she had to work through the dissolving of the relationship she was in at the time. That took her around 6 months. She also had the grieving process, which we do work through that. Remember though, please, every single relationship that you have is meant to happen. There's great learning occurring that is preparing you to reunite with the one that is right for you. But she said she got to a point where she looked and said, I'm not going to be on this planet for another 50 years. I'm going to love every day of what I've got left. And what she did was she got into a really positive place of focusing on everything that was wonderful in her life. So loving family and friends when they made the time to visit, not keeping a diary that they haven't come this week, loving her gardens, loving her own space, loving her table settings, loving going out, loving going to the beach, loving having coffee. She really focused on everything that was awesome in her life today. And that's how we do it. When you get in a place of feeling awesome about you, feeling really great about your own self, you start magnetizing in. The universe will bring in more and more wonderful for you. But when you feel really, really great about yourself, you start bringing in the right ones, and eventually you're going to magnetize in that partner that's right for you. Now, she is coming in divine timing. They're coming when you're both ready, and you don't get to come and say to me, Alicia, I'm really mad, I'm ready for that one now. It doesn't work that way. Your soul needs you to work through certain processes, needs you to work through certain relationships. If anybody's got any questions on bringing this in, because I do talk about it so much, type in a question and I will try and answer that for you right now. But I'm really wanting to talk to you about finding that positivity yourself. Recognizing the right one. I had another gorgeous girl. Again, we talked about her divine partner being a soccer player, and that he was always running late, and he was always running from training, and he was out and around the world with his work, but had experienced an injury, so wasn't able to work in the capacity that he had worked in previously. She came to see me because she had met this soccer player, and to validate. Now, I talk to so many of you all day, every day. I don't remember what happened last reading, a year ago, 2 years ago, however long it was. So when I start giving you the same information again, thank goodness, that's validation straight away. But the beautiful man, she had a knowing when she saw him, and bless her, he had presented on Facebook, not a medium that she was actually interested in really looking at, but she said his face had come up and she felt a really powerful recognition. Their time together, wow, really powerful stuff. And we were able to validate that, of course, absolutely, this was the right one. So many key things that had presented, and of course the soul validated that this was the one that was right for her. This was the one that was going to walk her forward into, you know, her through the rest of her life. Thank you so very much. I can see there's questions coming through. I'm going to type the answers to those. I do have live mediumships coming up, lots and lots and lots of them. So excited to be sharing with you, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Thank you. Bye.